Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Today, I am coming to discuss a viewer question. It's a viewer email, and the young lady is having an issue at work. And so, we all know about Lives Matter movement that has been not it's not a new movement. I would say it's a couple of years old now, but it's really been in the media for a lot of different reasons. So basically, Black Lives Movement is a protest against brutality by the police to unarmed black men and women. That's what it's about. And so what has happened is that some organizations and some people feel like that's not the right they understand maybe the message that, killing an unarmed person is wrong, but there's some pushback against BLM, Black Lives Matter. And so there's this whole thing of all lives matter and police lives matter, my dog's life matter, and all this other stuff. Well, this viewer email or question is that when she returned to work, because they were off from work for the because of COVID, and so when they're back at the workplace, and it's a work environment where they have customers coming in and out. And so some of the customers may have like a Black Lives Matter t-shirt or a mask or something. And so the viewer is of mixed race, but she appears to be more white. And so her white counterparts or coworkers, a couple of coworkers, not all her coworkers, she said, but a couple of them have made comments, that negative comments toward people who wear Black Lives Matter shirts or whatever. And so she feels very uncomfortable because not only is she of mixed race, she appears to be more white, but she is being raised by black parents. And so it makes her uncomfortable that they speak about Black Lives Matter in a way that really is very ignorant from what I can understand, because they obviously don't understand it or they don't understand it or know exactly what it means. And so they speak, in a negative way about it that has made her uncomfortable. And so her question to me is, and they're her supervisors. That's another big part. And so her question to me is, how should she handle the situation? And she doesn't sound like she's willing to confront them, and I would say that's probably not a good idea. I'm at the point, and a lot of people are, is like they're tired of explaining it or defending it. And so I don't think she should have to be in that position where she has to explain what Black Lives Matter is to these grown women, and put herself in a position where she's uncomfortable. So, and this goes out to everybody, who are in situations like this. You have, higher ups, they have bosses, and although it could be uncomfortable, my suggestion is that she go to human resources and that she just report that, she was privy to conversations about this. It's making her uncomfortable, and that she would request that someone, from HR will talk to these women about appropriateness at the workplace, and that having that conversation loudly in a negative way about Black Lives Matter is not appropriate in the workplace. And it's funny because I was going to do a video about, now that we are all, well, some of you, I'm working from home, are going back into the workplace. you are probably going to hear either, negative comments about Black Lives Matter or Blue Lives Matter or all of those kind of things that people are protesting against. And I think in the workplace, your best option is not to engage. Not to engage in conversation, because you just never know who is listening, who is uncomfortable, who has an issue with it. And you just don't want to get into those types of debates in the workplace. The same thing with political debates. This is a hot year for the political presidential race. And it's just not worth it. When you're at work, you're at work. And to engage in conversations about politics, about religion, is really not appropriate in the workplace. It just causes issues with your employer and with your coworkers. So what I would say to the viewer is that she needs to go to Human Resources and report, because apparently, according to her, it's happened several times, and she's getting more and more upset about it. And so, she should go to Human Resources and report them. So that's it for this video. If you could kindly share, like, or subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to Psychology Eats, I would appreciate your subscription. And thank you.